Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we are bringing a new series of Planet Coaster. The full release of the game is out now, and I've been making this park. This park has only just begun. It is basically a science fiction park, and what we're going to do is we're going to have a lot of different areas. This one is the Steampunk area, and we're just going to make this park amazing. I'm going to be taking suggestions from the comments and creating them in Planet Coaster. So this is the full release of the game. No alpha, no beta, but full release is here. So basically this area I'm just going to make a steampunk zone, and this video there's not going to be too much, just adding this one ride you can see now, adding a bit of scenery, and then showing you what I've already done. I made a small little factory, well, it's quite big actually, factory with a wooden coaster that you can see. We won't be adding decorations to that at the moment. We'll be adding that later when I do get suggestions, so I can add your guys' things in there. So the ride I have chosen here is, I just can't remember the name of it, but it's a really cool ride. I'm not sure what it's called, but it looks steampunky itself. It's got all the cogs turning, it's all metallic and everything. So as you can see here, I've started putting in this train. I know it's not that close to the ride we've added, but it's decoration, and decoration is key. We won't be adding much, we won't be really adding any trees and nature in this video. I want to be doing that in a separate video. Well, not a separate video for the nature, but just a different video. So as you can see here, I've added a train, but I thought just a boring old train kind of seems, well, boring of course. So I thought, why don't I put a crashed train? But then I thought, how can it be crashed but then floating in midair, as you can see here? So then my idea was to put a lot of like rocks that it's leaning on and things like that. So whilst this happens in the video, as you can see, let me just talk about Planet Coaster itself and what I want to do in the future. So Planet Coaster has been in alpha for about 6 months. It's been in alpha for a long time, I can't remember, but I got it pretty much the first month that it was in alpha, and I've seen this game change so much. I did actually make a video on the alpha quite a while ago, and this game has changed so much, and I just really like all the new things in this game. So well done to Frontier, they've just made an amazing game. But anyway, back to the game. So as you can see, I'm just adding a few rocks. These kind of look like limestone. I don't know whether they actually are. They're called grassland rocks, I think. I'm not sure, but they kind of look like they have that shiny touch to them. So I've just rushed this a little bit. I might change it a bit off camera, but it's as if the train is taking something what they've just mined over there, obviously. So this is just the train in general. I've added a few dead trees because it's sort of a desolate area. I'm not sure how to put it, but it just adds, especially with the wooden coaster, it kind of blends in. Now I was thinking of adding oil squirting out the train because it's broken, but then I thought no, I'll add steam because obviously it's broken down and it's all destroyed, and it's like and all the steam. So then I looked at this exploding steam, but that didn't seem right. So then I was trying to find mist, and then I found these panels which have sort of steam coming out, which look really nice for a broken down vehicle. A bit like when your car breaks down and there's steam coming out the engines and things like that. So that looks really nice there. That's probably my favourite part about this whole episode. So next, what we're going to do is just decorate this ride. Now in this video I'm not going to finish decorating this ride because I didn't want to just take too long, because although I have sped it up, this game does take a lot of time to put a lot of detail in. So now also it's been hard for me to find all the new products and all the new scenery because the beta's not been out that long, so I've not had time to actually use every single piece of scenery. So I'm still new to this beta, I should stop calling it a beta because it is a full game now, but I'm new to all the things because there's been 3 new types. So you have the categories, that's what it's called. So you have the pirate and the fairy tale that we had. Well, we had pirate and Planet Coaster, then we got fairy tale, and now in the beta we have not sci-fi, we have steampunk, western, and we have the space sort of area, which is really cool. But with these pieces of scenery, as you can see, I'm not the best at building, but I've put quite a lot of time into these things. So there will be more to come, but there's a lot new features to this game, a lot more features to this game. You can also add triggers on roller coasters, so that when it goes past something, like something blows up or things like that. So I will be implanting that to the wooden coaster soon. So as you can see on this, I'm just trying to make it seem more like things working away everywhere, but it's not looking great at the moment. So I thought, I don't really like this red, so I thought what I'll do is I'll put a wall around it. So as you can see here, I start putting this brick wall around it because I didn't know what else to put. Now the rest of this video is pretty much just me like decorating this wall. So I just want to talk to you about the wooden coaster that I made. So what I want to make this whole thing about is just this one small area that's got a lot of factories and things working away at every single side of this zone. So I'm planning on making the wooden coaster go through a load of buildings, which are obviously working away and doing these things, but these buildings are going to be made of brick so they fit in, and I also want these buildings to be like food places and toilets and things like that, so they've got more than just a random building sat there. So as you can see in the distance over where that wooden coaster is right now, I want to extend this steampunk area over there, and then I'm thinking of in another area sort of a space of, I'm thinking of making as if there was a massive crater, as if a meteor hit or like a bomb went off or something like that, and build inside of that, which I think would be really cool. And then I want to do sort of a space station area, which I think would look really cool. So anyway, back to this area. So there's not that many things that I can add onto the side of this building. One, because it is quite small, and two, because there's not that many like different types of moving things. So I was going to put that frame along there, but then I looked from the side and it looked a bit weird because it was actually just a log cut in half. So now I'm thinking of adding carts and things, but they don't really fit in. I do want more tech thing, like moving things and just things like that. So what I start to do here is add this metal frame around the place. Now all I do is just add this metal frame all around here. So I'm gonna skip in a minute to where I'm done because there's not much going on. It's just a metal frame, and then I'm about done with this episode. But remember, do leave comments on what you want to see next, and leave suggestions, because there will be a lot more. Obviously this ride, not being able to decorate too much, I will be adding plants and things and special effects on this ride, but I really like the train that I made, and I want to do more ideas like that where I put things together and just make them work together. So as you can see, that train in the background is probably the best part of this whole video, but I'm just going to skip to the end of where I've done these metal frames and I'll show you, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so this is where I'm just finishing off this metal frame area, and then I'm going to be doing a little tour of the coaster and inside the coaster. So the coaster's going to be going around, and you'll get a first person view of that. So I'll add some music and I will let you enjoy. So if you guys did enjoy this video, then be sure to drop a like if you do want more Planet Coaster. Remember, in the next episode there's going to be a lot more decorating. This was just sort of a base thing, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about what I want to do in the future. So remember, suggestions, I will read them, and if yours is good enough, then it will be in the video and I will make whatever you say. I will do whatever you say. This is your series as much as it is mine, so hope you guys do enjoy this. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.